Kenny the Jet Smith. For tonight's game, we'll be watching the Golden State Warriors as they go up against the Cleveland Cavaliers. For the Cavaliers, over the first half of the season, we've gotten a good sense of what this team is capable of. When they're on, which they have been consistently, they are an excellent unit. A rematch of the incredible NBA Finals of 2015. Warriors came out on top in that series in 6. Looking back now, Shaq, do you think the Cavs could have won if they were healthy?
Coulda, woulda, shoulda. We don't like to use ifs. We don't like to make up excuses. However, losing Kyrie and Love was devastating for the Cavs. Ernie, they had to roll with a 7-man rotation for most of the series.
I think the Cavs still will have some depth problems even this year, and they would have had them against the Warriors, even if that didn't happen. So, Warriors, champs, deservingly.
Yeah, a ditto. I certainly echo that sentiment. For what it's worth. And that'll wrap it up as we take you courtside. Thanks for joining us.
Everyone. Is in their seat here at the Quicken Loans Arena in Cleveland as the Cavaliers look to grab a win here at home. Looking at the last game for the Cleveland Cavaliers, it was a win against the Pistons in Detroit.
Yeah, I love the way they just came right out at them in that game, determined to attack the rim.
And when that strategy, Greg, didn't lead to layups, they usually wound up at the foul line. And I thought they shot an excellent percentage when they did get to the line.
And now the Golden State Warriors starters. Against the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson at the guard spots. Green at the 4 with Bogut at the 5. And it's Barnes in at the 3, the small forward. And the rejection by LeBron. They retain possession. That's tipped out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession. Golden State on D, coming off that loss against Philadelphia. Thompson, a screen on Curry. Irving drives in. Jumper off the screen. Well, wide open look for Love. And the first shot of the night for him, missing.
Well, LeBron James long considered the greatest player in the league. He's got some competition now, though. Kevin Durant, Anthony Davis, Steph Curry, James Harden, all playing well last year. But for my money, there's no better player in the league than King James.
Now Curry, after LeBron's three-pointer that didn't go. Drops in the layup for 2. Curry's got the opening bucket of the night here for the Warriors.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But, boy, that was a nice job.
Now here's Curry. He's as potent an offensive player as you're going to find in this league. He averages almost 30 points a game. And it's sent back by Irving. And here comes Smith leading the fast break. And finished off by LeBron.
No doubt that is within his range.
Well, I would hope so. He's a pro, and it was only a one-footer. Come on now.
With the pass.
Curry against Irving. Stephen Curry again. Curry's got his second basket.
And a really good way to start the game. He's a guy who, if he gets it going early, he's going to give you a problem.
And here's Love from the arc. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
Curry outside. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
There's some good defense for you. I mean, for somebody who's as good at shooting the three as he is, you need a defender who's equally adept at guarding against it. That was well done.
I like that. They obviously put the right guy on him.
Kyrie Irving made his first playoff appearance last season with the Cavs, and individually got a big $90 million max extension as well. He's in a really good spot in his career at this point.
And speaking of Irving's star status, last season a signature shoe in his name. I see, in fact, that you and Clark are wearing them tonight. That's always a big deal.
Kevin, that's an elite club
It
to be
is.
in. Only
It
the
is.
true superstars get that kind of status. He certainly got the flash to go with the substance.
Now here's Curry. And the rejection by Love.
It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's costly.
And it's sent back by Bogut. The dish now to Thompson. Takes a three, and that one's good. Thompson's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
And yes, sir, that one drops. And here are the Warriors now, trailing by 4. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. Drops in the breakaway layup.
Really not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. I mean, they've just given them too many looks inside.
Yeah, and usually when a team goes on a run like this, it's because they are getting too many opportunities on the inside. Make them beat you from deep.
Here's Thompson, following the basket by Kyrie Irving. Thompson passes to Curry. 6 to shoot. The tray. Another three for Golden State.
Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
Kicks it out to Love. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Love's got 5 now.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call it.
Yeah, that's a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yeah, he was on the money, that's no doubt.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
And the lead just grows on that ridiculous offensive sequence.
You know, Clark, that dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Yeah, that just added more to it.
And you know, guys, right now they're starting to flatline, just hanging on here for dear life.
James, and it's blocked by Curry, and they get it back. Thompson dishes to LeBron. Cleveland moving it around. That pushes it to double digits. That's 7 points for Kyrie Irving.
They've worked hard and created great chances for themselves in this opening quarter.
And if they match that effort at the defensive end, watch out.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. Kyrie Irving may be the best ball handler in the league. There are a lot of guys with a good handle. He is definitely in the top 5. If not, he's got to be in the conversation.
And arguably the most talented player at his position. I mean, he can get wherever he wants to on the court. He's athletic, an unbelievable finisher as well. I think that's something that oftentimes gets underrated. Maybe the best finisher in the game.
Agreed. Thompson with the bucket. Thompson's got 5. There's 42 seconds left in the first. Irving drives in, and Cleveland again with the bucket.
They haven't been able to stifle him defensively here.
No, to the contrary. They haven't provided much resistance at all. And in this game, you've got to play both ends of the floor.
Now here's Curry. He's got 7. Again, Curry missing.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
Outside Irving. Love outside. And the 3 off target. Outside Curry. And some nice defense there to end. And Steph Curry, a player within the gym range. He told us about his comfort.
anywhere 5-6 feet outside.
I was going to say, Greg, how big must that hoop look to Steph Curry? And tough to guard might be the understatement of the day.
I mean, he is just an insanely great shooter. I mean, arguably, I don't think there's an argument. He's the best shooter in the world. The argument is whether or not he's the best shooter ever. And listen, I can imagine there's very few times that Coach Curry is not going to allow this Splash brother to let her rip.
And welcome back. It's been all one-sided so far through the first quarter as our second quarter gets underway. And a breakdown here, guys, the hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
You know, they've done a great job of getting a hand up on shooters. Actually have gotten a lot of blocks as well, solidifying that defensive effort.
Yeah, the other thing, though, is they have attacked in the open floor. They're definitely getting a lot of easy ones that way.
LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. And it's Thompson in at the center position. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers. Not much more is there to say about LeBron James, Clark. Incredible consistency, unbelievable athleticism. He just is a marvel in every way the longer he plays.
Kevin, when you look at his career averages, I mean, just off the charts, and he has the same unbelievable year every year. The consistency, phenomenal. Unfortunately, that's been the result for him over and over, guys. He just cannot find the bottom of the basket.
Irving kicks to Thompson. Love outside. In the corner, it's James. Outside, Irving. Stolen by Thompson. Barnes passes to Green. That is good. Green's got his first basket of the night.
And talking about LeBron's consistency, it's not just a physical effort. It's also a mental one. I mean, you know you're targeted by the defense all game. That'll wear down even the best players. How is it that LeBron's armor just never seems to be penetrated?
Curry. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Curry's got it back down to within single digits for the Warriors. Curry against Irving. And the layup is good. Irving's got 11 points.
You know, on the topic of LeBron, one of the few areas where he could improve consistency in is from the three-point line. 3 years ago, he hit over 40% from downtown. 2 years ago, 38. Then last year, down to 35.
Timeout called the Warriors.
He's forcing shots offensively, hurting his team in the process. He needs to trust his teammates more.
It's Curry with the drive. He dishes it to Bogut. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
And guys, nice to see Bogut out there given all the injuries that he's had to overcome in his career. Just glad to see him at full strength.
You know, Bogut, as I recall, Clark was so distraught by those injuries that at one point he thought he might retire.
Yeah, he gave some serious thought to packing it in after the 2013 season, Kevin. Luckily for his team, though, he worked through it and is as strong as ever at the defensive end.
Curry against Irving. Curry dishes to Bogut. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. Cleveland leading by 10. James wide open with nobody on him. He buries the jumper. LeBron's got 5 points now this quarter.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
It's Curry outside. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Thompson's got his 4th rebound in this one.
He hit a 3 in the first, but so far has been unable to capitalize here in this quarter.
James with it, guarded now by Barnes. It's LeBron with the...
Sublime stuff, guys. Absolutely sublime.
Clark, he's going to start putting on a show now.
And that's usually how it goes. Once they get that lead, it's almost like they give him free reign.
And that was Kia bringing you the close-up on the big-time play. Curry against Irving. Left side, Curry. Steps back and trains the jump shot. Curry's got 11 points.
And the D just a step slow, reacting to the step back.
The drive by James. Near the three-point line, it's Love. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. That's 7 points for Love. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Can't get it to go. Good D by Thompson. Warriors trail by 15. Here's Curry. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. He's got 13.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the